Land. Land has been part of the South African politics for a very long time now, and that is due to our past. Today, I want to share with you interesting statistics, interesting numbers. Actually, not interesting, quite disappointing numbers. According to the Department of Land and Rural Development, white people own 72% of the farm and agricultural holdings, followed by colored people with 15%, Indians with 5%. Guess what? Africans, black people, with 4%, and others 3%. This is quite disappointing. It's quite disappointing. Obviously, it's nice for a white person, but it's quite disappointing for Africans, which are the majority in this country. We are actually 80% of the population in the country, and white people are what? 9%. So this is quite disappointing numbers. The question remains, how do we get our land back? When will we get our land back? Who is supposed to deliver our land back? That's the question that we're all asking ourselves. That's the question that at least I'm asking myself. But let me put it this to you. Who do you expect must bring the land to you? Who do you expect must take you out of your misery, out of poverty, out of the townships? Do you think is the responsibility of Julius Malema? Do you think it's the responsibility of the ANC? Do you think white people must just give it to us because of they feel bad or they found God? We all know that that's not going to happen. We all know that with that approach is not going to happen. Nothing is a given. Everything must be fought for. Tell me something. You young person, you African young person, are you part of any organization? Are you registered to vote? Who is responsible for your future? Who is responsible for your well-being? What are you doing for South Africa? What are you doing for the future generation? How do you feel with this test that we are 80% of the population and then we only have 4% of land? How do you feel? And do you know that the majority of that 80% is us young people? Wake up! Wake up and smell the coffee. Black Twitter won't deliver the land. What are you doing? We can't keep on blaming white people. We can't keep on blaming the government. Wake up. It's time to wake up and smell the coffee. The land is not coming back. With that attitude, the land is not coming back. Not anytime soon. Actually, there won't be any land. You will remain in poverty, your generation will remain in poverty, and their generation will remain in poverty. With that attitude. Who must go and fight for you? Who must go and advocate for you? No, organize yourselves. Join other organizations. Join political parties. Influence the direction of organizations. Become active. This is your country. This is your country. You can't keep on making excuses anymore.